Right, so the other day I posted a picture on my socials, this picture. I wanted to show off the progress I've made with this room over the last few weeks since I've been redoing it. One thing I noticed was that the angle that I took that picture of, this one here, actually looks really good for video. I wanted to really upgrade the lighting situation. As you can see right now, we've got that pendant above and it just looks horrible. So I reached out to Lumeri, which is a smart home company, and they do loads of lighting products. Hi there, Future Mick here. Just to clarify, you are going to hear Lumeri a lot in this video. I can only apologise. I didn't have any common sense to realise that, yeah, it should be pronounced Lumeri to illuminate things with lighting. Yeah, that's my bad. I've kind of given away just how much the lighting transforms the room, but I figured if I give you a little sneak peek with this shot, it might entice you to stick around and join us for the rest of this video. So back to it. I asked if they wanted to do a collab on a video, got a reply, and they've kindly sent over a bunch of their smart home lighting RGB products for us to check out and do an upgrade of lighting in this office / studio. It's all here. We'll start unboxing it and we'll see what we've got. Right, so the first thing we can actually install are the LED lights. Now, I've got it all set out on the desk here. They're going to go along the back of the entire desk. So it's going to give like a nice glow above the desk and below the desk. What we're going to do is we're going to plug in the 3-pin socket, and before we actually start installing it, etc., I'm going to install it on the app as well. So let's get this all plugged in and then get it installed to the app. Right, so as soon as you plug it in, obviously the arrow represents the 12 volt, so you've got to make sure that that lines up with that, and it will start blinking straight away. Now if we press the plus button, and straight away you don't even have to search it, it's found it as well. So go to add, and now it's gone to a solid colour and it's currently going through the pairing process. It's actually incredibly easy to pair these. It's just come up with the tick, next, and now you can see we've got our RGB strip. I'm going to rename it desk strip. Done. And as you can see here, it's actually got a bit of a different interface here. Oh, I quite like the way that it's like a little colour wheel. And then obviously you can scroll through. You've got some quick ones as well. They're pretty bright as well. Brightness is on 100%. You can change the brightness, of course. And again, you've got your scenes, music. You press play and it will start listening, and it will change as I'm talking. Again, might be really good for parties. It's not going to be something I use personally, and then again you've got your plans and stuff. Exactly the same as before. It's just presented slightly differently. Now that this is all connected, I'm going to get it installed behind the desk, and then we're going to see how it looks. Right, so the desk strip is installed, and now I'm going to use my Google Assistant to turn him on. So, turn on the desk strip. And as you can see there, the diffusion is really nice. I've moved my desk slightly further away from the wall. Yeah, the diffusion here is really nice. The brightness is good. You've got a nice even spread of light. It doesn't go too high. It goes slightly underneath as well. And all I've done is from the edge to edge. I've not gone down, I've not gone up, just the perfect length for the desk. And obviously I can change all the colours, but yeah, I think that looks absolutely fantastic. So that is the LED strip for the desk. Let's now focus on this ceiling. Right guys, so we are doing the downlights today. what we're going to do is we're going to do a 18 watt where the current pendant is, and then we're going to do 4 of the 5 watts above the desk either side and above where the door is either side as well. And then at some point we're going to wire it, but I'm going to want to get another 5 watt to go there at some point. So we're going to wire it ready, but we're not going to drill that hole yet because we've only got the 4-5 watts. I'm going to set up the camera in the corner, and then we're going to do a time lapse of it all. Dan's already done all the measurements for where to put the all the downlights, etc. So yeah, let's crack on.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the...
Right, so I've got the 18 watt light here, and it's literally so easy to install. Dan has gone ahead and cut out the hole where the original pendant was, and you can see you've got your live, neutral and earth there already. To make this incredibly easy to install, he's picked up these kind of little clip terminal blocks, and all you do is flick up one of the plastic clips, insert your wire inside of it, push it down, and that's it, it's in. And then you just do the exact same thing again. They're incredibly easy to install wiring and stuff because you just use the clips.
They're a non-maintainable joint, so you reduce the risk of a loose connection, reduce risk of fire risk in your lofts, etc. I use them every time now, no longer use any sort of chocky block. So yeah, highly recommend them to also reduce the time installing them.
So here we are. The lighting has completely changed in this room. In regards to the installation process, it was incredibly easy. As long as you know what you're doing in terms of electrical wiring, you're absolutely fine. A really good friend of mine, Dan, he is a professional electrician, so obviously having him here was just a much easier process for me. With those little blocks that I showed off in the installation part of the video, they actually make installing these incredibly easy for everyone as long as you turn off the electrics. Installing the lights in the app was actually really easy as well. I was really surprised when I pressed the plus icon on the Lumeri app that it automatically found all of my lights, and it didn't just find them one by one, it found all 5 of them, and it allowed you to add all of the lights together, which was really, really good. Now, in terms of the pairing process, a couple of the lights didn't quite pair the way that they should have. So all I did was I turned off the light back on a couple of times, which put them into access point mode, where I could then go onto the Wi-Fi signal of the light themselves and install them that way. We've installed the lights, we've installed the lights on the app itself. What can you do with it? The 18 watt lights are really, really bright. They get a lot of white light. You go from your 25k all the way up to your 65k in terms of your color temperature, and it really does illuminate the room. I put 2 in my living room as well, and just 2 of the 18 watts absolutely lit up the whole room. It looks really, really good. In regards to the RGB element of the light, the brightness is nowhere near what it is with the white light, especially with the 5 watt LEDs that you can see behind me at the ceiling. Again, the white light of the little 5 watt lights are still really bright, but the RGB element, the colors themselves aren't the brightest. Here they are on their brightest setting, and I'm actually using the garden floodlight to give a more projected red in this background here, which I think looks really good. I do plan on installing it in the garden at some point, but unfortunately, because I want no wires to be showing, it will require a lot more work, which we weren't able to do during this install. I'm going to pick up another one just so I can use it as like a light fit in here when I'm shooting video, because it really does work, and I can do any sort of combination of colours behind me and then use my key light to make sure that I don't get absorbed with all of this light as well. In regards to the app as well, you have your colour wheels for each of the things that you have, so you can go through tons of different colour variations, 16 million colours in total, and you have a music mode as well, where it will listen to what music is being played, and the LEDs will start flashing and go in different colours dependent on how the beat and the flow of the music is going. A really good thing about the app as well is that you can set up scenes. Now with the scenes, I can do one tap to set up a scenario for this room. So for example, on this scenario here, where I've got just the two 5-watt LEDs above my desk lighting up as red, I've set that as a scenario where if I press that button, the other three lights turn off and those two go red, and that's it. I have another scene where all the lights will come on. They'll come on at their white light and at their brightest. I've done another scene where I have my desk focus time, where just the desk lights above the desk will come on, but there will be a white light and a warmer light to make sure that I can sit and focus properly. So all in all, I am incredibly impressed with Lumeri's offerings here. I want to say a massive thank you to them for sending all this stuff over for me to check out and do this video and upgrade the lighting here. I reached out to them. This isn't a sponsored video. I simply reached out, asked them if they were interested in doing this collaboration, and it was such an easy process. Straight away they were up for it, and recommended some of the lights, and then obviously sent them really quickly as well. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'll leave a link in the description to Lumeri's lights on Amazon. I really do recommend them. They look absolutely awesome. You can do all sorts of stuff with them, and they're so easy to install. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, because they are an absolute fraction of the price of what some of the Philips Hue stuff is, and Philips Hue don't even sell all of the type of lights that Lumeri has. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, smash that like button, comment down below your thoughts as always, and I'll catch you guys out in the next video. Bye for now.